Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. In this video, it's going to be a short video, by the way. I want to keep this video short and focus on one aspect of Lombard finance that I've not talked about actively, but I've now researched and it's of relevance to talk about. This is favorable for those who have small equity like me and they want to mine LUX at a higher rate. This is definitely going to be of relevance to you. Now, mind you, if you are joining Lombard Finance for the first time and you use an invite, you will be getting 10% extra LUX. So my link will be in the description, especially if you are seeing this on YouTube. On Twitter, I don't put links, but if you want my invite, you can ask me. Okay, so generally, Lombard Finance offers liquid restaking for BTC. Sorry, liquid staking for BTC. By liquid staking your BTC on Lombard Finance, you will start earning LUX. Now, LUX is the point system of Lombard Finance itself. In the event that they have a token and decide to reward LUX holders, your allocation will likely be, proportional to your LUX earning. Now, with Lombard Finance, it's easy to earn LUX, unlike other platforms where distribution is generally linear and whales are more dominant. By exploring every aspect of Lombard finance, you stand a chance of earning badges. And many times these badges come with a LUX allocation. So that's how I was able to accumulate many LUX, not by virtue of my holdings. Okay, but in the last video where I did an overview of how to interact with Lombard extensively, I came across this strategy here involving Pendle. And I now understand what Pendle is because bought my f- I did a small research on it. I was interacting with another project, you know, and then decided to look into Pendle more intently, and now I understand what it is about. So uh, and in the last video, again, I saw this here, this Pendle strategy. So you see here in this strategy, it says trade yield LBTC. The end of this tenure for this volt is 26th of June 2025, and it offers this on both base and on LBTC. Now, what does this mean? It means when you have small equity, let's say you have $50 worth of LBTC. Now, for context, I didn't talk about that. Apologies for that. If you want to get LBTC on any chain, it's a popular token. So all you need to do to get started with earning LUX after you have onboarded is swap your existing assets for LBTC, whether ETH, and it's popular on most chains. So if you go to MetaMask directly and you type LBTC here, you'll be able to swap your existing assets for LBTC, and that will get you started with earning LUX. But if you want to maximize your LUX earning, that's when you start to explore DeFi opportunities that feature the LBTC. Okay, so now, if I have $50 worth of LBTC, I would not have any chance of competing with a whale in terms of earning LUX. But you do have a chance by virtue of platforms like Pendle. So if I open this strategy, it will take me to Pendle, where I will be able to purchase a variant of LBTC that is leveraged, you know. Mm. So I don't know why this notice, it says matured. So it looks like that link is leading to an old. That's feedback that I'll have to give the team. Okay, let's click on transfer liquidity. Okay, let's see if we can find it directly here. So I'm just going to type LBTC. Okay, so these are the current pools. This is going to expire in 21 days, June 26th. Then there's another one that will expire No, but this is on the Bera chain. That's interesting. So someone may want to explore this, but I will not talk about this in this video. It's a bit complex because you'll have to deal with Bera chain. So for this video, there is on 112 days on base, which will expire September 2025. Interesting stuff. And the price is not as expensive as the Bera one. Okay, interesting stuff. So what is happening here is basically you are renting the LBTC positions of others. Uh, how do I explain it? I just want to keep it simple. Okay. In this PT category, people are putting up their LBTC position for rental and relinquishing the ability to earn LUX in favor of getting APR. Now, the APR here, I don't know, it's not very high, so I don't think it's favorable for, you know, those people offering up their LBTC position. But, everyone, it's a P2P world. So everyone have their reasoning and are able to transact or interact without third-party authorization. But in this category, you are able to rent people's position for a tenure. In this case, 112 days. So let's say I choose this option. Now, interestingly, people are favoring the Ethereum route because it's likely cheaper to buy. So let's click here, for example. Let's just click here. For example, don't worry, you will still understand the video. So let's say now that uh, I want to buy $50 worth of YTLBTC. So let's change this to USDC, assuming you have USDC balance, and my equity is just $50. Okay, so if I scroll down here, uh, just a moment, just a moment. So 0. Wow, it's quite huge. It's quite huge. This is 0.5 LBTC. Wow, how can it be that cheap? I need to understand this further. What I'll be getting is as if I'm renting 0.5 LBTC worth of the disparity is too much. Assuming I deposited just $50 worth of LBTC, you would beat me in terms of earning LUX by a very large margin. This is something I'll have to implement. Although it's going to expire in 21 days, but it's just $50 that I'll spend to rent 0.5 LBTC. Let's see the valuation of that. That shocked me. That shocked me really. Because if we type LBTC here, the value is the same as BTC. Wow. So if we put 0.5, wow. Can this be correct? So basically, if I put up $50, if I put up $50 by January 20, July 20, no, June 26th, I will lose the $50. But during that period, I'll be having $52. It will be as if I'm having $52 worth of LBTC using that to mine LUX. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with this and I'll give you data. I would just spend, like $50 for this and tell you of the increment in my LUX earning on the basis of having this YTLBTC from Pendle. Looks like a very good deal. Now I'm going to compare it very quickly to uh, the base one to see why people are favoring the east one, even though it's a shorter tenure. So let's go back. Apologies if it's not, very clear, but if you have questions, you can ask me. Me, I generally understand things based on context, not pure theory. So let's say that I put up $50 here. Okay, so for this one, you will be getting zero point 0.1 LBTC. The valuation of your LBTC will be zero point 0.1, which is around 10,000, but for a longer tenure. Now, this will be favorable, assuming the TGE or the TGE of Lombard Finance is far away. This is a slower way to mine, but for a longer period. Now, for the 50,000 one on Ethereum, you'll be mining for just 21 days. Now, let's look at Lombard Finance very quickly to see if we can see the breakdown of LUX. Like there's no like breakdown to tell you for every 1000 LBTC you would earn let's see if where I don't know where I can find that. Just a moment. So this is what I'm saying. Like if I buy that YT LBTC on Ethereum chain with $50, the net value of my asset will be around 50,000. Compare then I'll be mining LUX as if I had 50,000. I think I would increase my number of LUX drastically. Imagine putting up $100. So it's something I have to consider, and I will share the data with you. And it's going to be way higher mining rates than what I've gathered so far for having this amount for maybe, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 months. I don't know how long. So I'll test it out and give you feedback in the next video. For those who understand YT, you now know this exists and you'll be able to implement it yourself. Bringing us to the end of this video. Before we go, visit airdropc.com and submit your email to subscribe to airdrop reminders. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop prospects. Each will have its own publication tutorial coming soonest. When ready, I'll be sending it out to email subscribers. Contact me with your inquiries using this contact form, this Telegram, or this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome, take action.